Testing. Okay. Oh. So, good morning. As you can see, my floating dock really has some float today. The other day when I recorded here, it was low tide and it wasn't moving at all. We'll see how it goes. So, welcome. My name's Amy, for those of you I don't know who might be joining me this morning. My website is Garden and Play, as is my Instagram and my group, where I'll be sharing this video live, and maybe it's where you're watching it. Why Garden and Play? Well, if you know me, you're gonna laugh, but I love nature. I love to be outside, and I love to have a garden, which is something I didn't have for a few years living on the road in a van. So I have a garden now. I live on this James River in a boat, and I just planted a little garden the other day, and a few months ago I decided I needed to have a website, so Garden and Play, because I love the variety that you can have in a garden, and I love all the ways that we as humans can play, whether it's outside or inside, currently socially distant, yet physically distant and socially connected is really how I like to think about this time. So here we are. Good morning. Let's do a little bit of flow. Find a nice comfortable seat, whatever that is for yourself. Take a moment to wiggle into it. Take a nice big inhale, an equally full exhale. Take these next few breaths. If your eyes are still open, just to notice the nature behind me. If you're inside, maybe just close your eyes and listen to the sound of the water and the birds. On the next inhale, let yourself to grow a little bit taller. Sweep your arms up towards the sky, interlace your fingers, rotate your palms, and extend up. And extend up and up through both sides of your body. Reach up and over to your right. And take a moment on the exhale, gaze down towards your knee. Keep extending to the right. Inhale to center through the spine, through your neck, and then gaze up towards the sky. Exhale back to center, and float your arms down. Shrug your shoulders up, back, and down, and then inhale the arms back up. Interlace your fingers, rotate up, reach up and over to the left. Nice big exhale. And gazing towards your knee. Inhaling center, and shifting gaze towards the ceiling of the sky. Stay with the fullness of the breath. Exhale back to center. Reach up, grow nice and tall. Exhale your shoulders down. Inhale them up, back, and down. On the next inhale, float the arms up. On the exhale, twist your right arm towards your left knee, your left hand behind your back. Take a moment, inhale yourself up even taller. Keep scooping that right shoulder down. Take nice, full, deep breaths here. Breathing through that spine. On the inhale, sweep the arms up. Flow yourself back to center. Take a moment to grow nice and tall. Exhale, twist the other way. Inhale yourself up nice and tall. Really twisting evenly through the spine. Floating that left shoulder back if it's the left arm across. Twisting to the right. Inhale back up. Float it down to center. Take another inhale, sweep the arms up. On the exhale, spread your fingers nice and wide, and then reach back, tap behind your shoulders, and then engage the elbows towards each other. Take a moment, sweep the heart up, lift up, breathe. Inhale back to center, sweep the arms up. Exhale, float down. Take one of your hands, or maybe both, right onto your low ribs here. Take a nice full breath. Exhaling, inhaling. Feel that expansion in the ribs. Sweep it around to the side. Same thing. Nice full breath. Inhale. Exhale. And then as comfortable for you, sweep your hands around to the back. Nice big inhale. Exhale. And sweep the hands around to the front and the sides and the back, right around the diaphragm. I'm letting those lungs to be nice and full. Take a moment to resettle into that comfortable sitting position. Notice how you feel. Let's go ahead and slowly shift ourselves over onto our hands and knees. If you have a mat, you probably want to put something underneath your knees. You're going to take a moment, spread your hands super wide. You're going to root through your full palm, all 5 fingers. I like to say that I love planks or handstands, or right now we're going to just be in a tabletop. But through that index finger and thumb here on both hands, it's the I love my wrist mudra. So we're going to keep this part of our hand rooted to the ground, as well as the other part as well. But I just want to emphasize that. I find that to be the part that sneaks away. I don't know if you can see the wrist, but what happens here, my wrist sneaks away. So I'm going to root that down, planting the hands under the elbows, which are underneath my shoulders. I'm going to take a moment to scoop my belly in towards my spine. I'm rotating gently so you can see me. Still keeping a little bit more this angle perhaps. And then take a moment, find that belly engagement, length through the tailbone, length out the crown of the head. Take a nice full breath, invite that belly button in to kiss your spine. And take a moment to gently shift yourself back and forth, a little bit forward on the hands and a little bit back towards your heels, keeping that belly scooping in, that length in your spine. Just finding a nice simple flow here, back and forth. Keeping that rooted action in the hands, shifting forward as it feels comfortable, shifting back as it feels good, shifting forward. I'm going to tuck the toes. Take a nice full breath. We're going to press yourself just a little bit up and then tap the knees and shift it back. You're going to shift forward, lift a little bit up, come back down and shift it back. Still pressing strong through the hands, right over, shoulders over the wrist, little lift and back, pressing back like almost child's pose, and up and back, almost child's pose. This time we're going to come up, just gently tiptoe towards the front. Roll yourself up. I'm going to step back. Hopefully I don't step off the pier. I'm very close to the end. And I want to find a nice comfortable stand. My feet are underneath my knees, underneath my hips, about hip distance apart. You can go wider if that feels better for you. Sweep the arms up again. This time as the arms reach up, invite your shoulders to float down. Still that nice engagement in that low belly, that 360-degree breathing that we practiced while we were rubbing around our diaphragm. Reach the arms out to the side. Palms are facing forward, thumbs are up. We're going to circle the arms. Nice small circles, creating a little bit of warmth in our shoulders. Still staying with that full breath, rooted through the feet, growing nice and tall. On the next exhale, let your arms just float down. Wiggle out those circles. Bring your hands to your hips. Walk your feet in. Zip them up from your belly to your big toe if that's comfortable for you. Gonna sit down. We're gonna do the imaginary hula. You can go a lot slower if that feels better. But I know when I hula, I need to go a little bit faster, especially with a hula hoop, and reverse it. If you have a hula hoop, it's a great time to bring that out of wherever it might be if you haven't used it in a while. We got time, right? And then release that. We pull at our hips. We rolled out our shoulders. Let's take a nice big inhale again. I'm going to rotate gently to the side, stepping forward, and slowly going to dive forward. You can bend the knees if you've been blessed with tight hamstrings, otherwise keeping the legs straight, folding all the way down. Finding evenness front to back of your foot, releasing through the crown of the head. Dropping the tailbone, pressing into the earth, rolling yourself up one vertebrae at a time. Shoulders relax down the back, growing nice and tall. And again, exhaling, first chin down, rolling one vertebrae at a time, rooted through my feet, rolling through the spine, tipping forward, evenness in the legs, extending down. And take the left arm to the outside of that right leg from that low belly, spiraling through the spine. I'm going to sweep the right arm up towards this guy. Stay here as long as it's comfortable for you. Exhale back to center. Little bit of lift, flat back. Exhale it back down. Sweeping right arm to the outside of the left leg. Twisting. Again, staying as long as it's comfortable for you. Softening through the legs. Dropping that tailbone, releasing, rolling up one vertebrae at a time. And again. Inhaling halfway up. Finding that tailbone out the crown of the head, flat back. Exhaling, folding forward. Planting strongly into my left leg, stepping that right leg back, dropping the knee, leaning forward into that left leg. Inhaling the arms up. Finding some engagement in the tail, dropping down, extending up. Floating the arms down, shifting back, scooping up, stepping forward. Ooh, wobbly deck, funness. Wiggle up halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold it down. Stepping back, other side. Probably the left, but maybe not. Soften the knee. Shift your weight forward. Front leg goes past the ankle. Breathe into that back leg. Engage those glutes. Sweep the arms up. Softness in the belly, full breath. By softness in the belly, I mean support of that belly drilling in, hugging into the back in a soft hug. Exhale, fold it forward. Drop the head, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold it down. Soften the knees, roll it up. One vertebrae at a time. Coming back to center. Gonna plant those feet again, either right underneath your hips, maybe a little bit wider. Hands on your hips, remind you to draw your shoulders away from your ears. Nice full breath, belly like a little string floats in, hugging your spine, and we're gonna squat. One. Hey, why not, right? Nice big deep squat. Tap it down if you want. Improvise the arms. If you've taken my classes before, you know I'm not good at counting. Wiggle it out. I'm going to do this next exercise. I don't know how it's going to work on video, but I will do my best to try explain it. You're going to come down onto your side. I think maybe this is the angle. You're going to find a side body with your legs tucked in. So my feet are together, stacked. Knees are bent into my hips. Ankles are tucked in a little bit towards my tail, and I'm going to extend out long to the side. Hand on the hip. I'm going to lift the leg. I'm talking towards the camera, but you want to keep your neck long. I'm lifting the leg like a clamshell. My feet are staying connected, opening up the hip. 3, 4, 5, 6. Feeling this back here. 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to shift that a little bit. And I'll turn a tiny bit. Same angle. Now my knee's going to stay connected. My ankle's going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now the whole leg lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you're doing this at home, I would pause here and repeat that again on the same side. From here, you're going to place whatever side you're on, the hand that's on top, underneath, open up so our legs are still together. I'm going to twist, so now I'm going to do some push-ups. 1, 2, belly is hugging in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, go for 10, 8, 9, 10. And then we're going to roll it around any way you want, coming around to the other side. So again, we're lining up on the side body, hips stacked, knees stacked, ankles are stacked. Gonna lean out onto that arm. If you have a yoga block or a book, make something else that's a nicer pillow. Scooping the legs in. We're gonna open like a clamshell. For that first one, ankles stay connected. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, nice and slow. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Round 2 is knees stay connected, ankle opens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Legs open together. Top leg, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And awesome side push-ups. Bring that top arm around. Again, we still love our wrist. Remember that from earlier. Plant the hands nice and wide. And then take your gaze to the center. Push-ups. 1. Belly's hugging in. 3, 4. I like these little push-ups in the twist. They're not fully weighted, so I find them to be a little bit more accessible. And like I told you, I'm not good at counting. Somewhere around 6, maybe 7, I don't know. 8, 8.5, 9, 10, who knows? After you finish the second side, you're gonna roll over onto your belly. Plant your hands, thumbs kind of in your armpits. Draw your shoulders back, lift up, lift the arms, lift the legs, float it down. Little side to side wiggle. Keep your head neutral. I'm just rotating for better volume. From here, you're gonna extend your legs away from you. Hands again under the thumbs under the armpits, Lift it up, reach it out, sweep it back. Reach forward, float it down, scoop that belly into your spine, engage your glutes, float it up, reach it back. A bit of back opening to counter that side push-up. All right, take a moment, return back to what is that comfortable seat for you, whatever that is. Wiggling it down, inhaling long through that center line of your body. Grow nice and tall. If it's comfortable for you, allow your eyes to close and or soften your gaze. If you happen to be inside, maybe take a moment to open your eyes. Check out this awesome deck. This lovely little spot outside. In case you're needing a little bit of nature. So thanks for joining me on my official maiden voyage into the world of audio, video, recording, and teaching. I'll get it figured out. Look, see, I can already tell that lighting. I used to be a professional lighting designer. I should get this figured out. I will get this figured out. But anyway, so welcome. Thanks for joining me. Garden and Play. Find me there on Instagram, my Facebook group, and my YouTube channel. I'm going to be offering Rise and Shine movement flow classes on Tuesdays and Thursday mornings. Currently going for 8 a.m. Eastern time. We'll see how that goes. It's a little bit dependent on sunlight, a lot of it dependent on weather. So, just thanks for joining me. Yep, and see you again.